Good afternoon and a warm welcome from myself, Diane Nettling for Imsyser Health. We have been discussing the various GUT-cha products, the individual products that have been rebranded in the Imsyser range. It is a product range we brought out for use in clinics, especially in the skin industry, weight loss industry, detox industry. But it is the Imsyser product ranges. We have discussed first and foremost a deep intestinal cleanse, 7-day detox intestinal cleanse. We are now going to discuss the parasite cleanse, and we have also discussed the probiotic. In the GUT-cha Parasite Cleanse, we have our Imsyser rebranded Parasite Cleanse. It is a minuscule little bottle. It is 20 ml, but it is an incredibly potent parasite cleanser. It's a very unique formulation. It is a commixtion, and what it in principle means, it's the various plants and herbs that are almost triply distilled. So the products are brewed, the plants are there's almost a brewing process where the extraction happens from the plant into the distilled water, and then it goes through a couple of distilled processes until we end up with this massive commixtion of plant ingredients. The typical ones are the cloves and the black walnut, the sweet wormwood, and then there's 2 other ingredients that are added to that. So where your typical parasite cleanse might have an alcohol base, that is all extracted in the process of this liquid distilling. And we are left with a super concentrated parasite cleanse. Most people don't realize that the parasite has almost been identified as root causal to most of your diseases, including your metabolic conditions, your cancers, and in the last, I would say almost 5 years, parasite and the influence they have on not only on our gut health, but all health. They're finding parasites at the back end of thyroids. They're finding parasites in the brains. They're now even looking at what is one of the reasons why people have strokes and heart attacks, and looking at when the blood thickens. Typically, we've been told for years that that clot that actually blocks up arteries is only cholesterol. Well, that is not true. They've now identified parasites, worms, all kinds of things. Parasites normally run hand in hand with the bacteria and all the other pathogens, especially viruses. Now they're saying, other than parasites being the core trigger to all of these diseases, viruses have an important role in almost instigating and creating this coagulation of all kinds of pathogens, which then becomes the blockage. They've opened up some people's brains after having a stroke, and that's what they found. So it's quite a scary reality. But parasites are everywhere. If we think it only comes in through the red meat, we're wrong. If we think it only comes through the water, we are wrong. It comes from the vegetables. We all have animals in our house. We are walking on the soil. Literally, everything that is somehow related to water has a load of parasites lurking somewhere, and we are expected to do a deworm every new season, and therefore a dewormer is not the ideal product to be using. You would need to use then a product that can help remove parasites. If you're battling with weight issues, various gut issues, excessive bloating, and a lot of brain fog, go and look at the deeper root cause. It is in the gut, but it's more than likely with your parasites. So that is the little 20 ml parasite commixtion. It's a parasite cleanse. You would use that over 2 weeks. The reasoning for that, you might kill all the parasites that are visible, physically alive and visible in the gut, but in the folds of the intestinal lining, and trapped, you might have eggs, you might have some stuff that needs to be removed there. And as the old is removed, the eggs hatch, and you have another one, and it's almost like a process over 2-3 weeks. So we always suggest use a little bottle, finish all of it, even for children, finish all of it, so that you make sure that you've actually removed all of those. We do need a natural balance of call it symbiosis between the bacteria, the viruses, the fungi, the candida. There's a natural balance happening in the gut, but these days with modern day diets, modern day lifestyles, massive amount of pork and red meat and all kinds of things being eaten, we've got a problem. So I hope that was enlightening, and have a wonderful day.